And we're back.
Oh, Matt.
Woo. Welcome, everybody. We're back to the Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park in Dyersburg, Tennessee for the last regular season race before finals. So we have a pretty awesome course today. It rained from about 3:30 this morning until about 9 a.m. It rained, so we have a lot of wet track. So we have a very interesting track behind us. Caused a lot of problems for drivers this morning. We did not have a single side-by-side finish. So that will be interesting to see how that plays out for this afternoon. So, again, it's turned out to be a pretty good day. They were calling for some heavy rain later on this afternoon, but so far it hasn't. We got a little bit of a sprinkle here a little bit ago, but so far it hasn't really thundered, and I think it's past us. So I think we're going to cut to some drone footage there of the track. There's Wes Keene down there. He's riding around his four-wheeler. You can see the, again, overhead view doesn't show how steep these hills are, but they are so gnarly. It's absolutely incredible. Again, it shows a lot of the parking area where a lot of the racers are parked at. And again, it shows how high that hill is. So even when you're on a flat spot, you're still getting ready to climb some more. We'll be hitting a whole bunch of the track that we didn't hit this morning. About the first half of it's almost the same, and then the second half will be a little different. So, pretty excited. Again, this is the Branik Motorsports Southern Rock Racing Series, last race of the Southern Rock Racing Series. We're going to kick off the UTV Bounty Series here shortly, and then after that we'll do Big Bouncers. And we did not have a single side-by-side finish this morning, so that's kind of interesting.
Matt, you want to give us a rundown?
Yeah.
From Hill 1 for the Bouncers?
We got Jerry Gray, Cash LaCroix, Wade Good, Spencer Grindstaff.
No. The Bouncers.
No? Oh, yeah. I can do that.
Seeing as nobody made it.
Yeah. I was like, I can run through them. Yeah, whatever. You know, hey. Ask and you shall receive. All right. Big Bouncers was pretty amazing. Jake Pike currently sitting first at 95 seconds. 1 second behind him, Danny Smith. About a second behind him, Wes Keene. So that's your podium finishers there. Fourth place, Tim Cameron. Fifth place, yes, this is for Hill 1. Fourth place was Timmy Cameron. Fifth place, Kenny Cozine. Brandon Davis, Daniel Heckley, Cash LaCroix, Adam Kuntz, Dex Sprouter, Justin Willis, Jay Stords. We had about 6 DNFs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 6 DNFs. So Trent Radcliffe, me, Jack Porter, Jonathan Andrews, Will Scrubs, and Nick Mott. That Cable Hill was brutal this morning. It was absolutely brutal. And I think the mixture of it was already wet to start this morning, so the top half did dry out. Unfortunately, we were going through water and mud and slime, so that slime carried up on the hill, got on the tires. You had to kind of clean them out a little bit. A couple guys were able to get a really good run going into it, so that helped them out a little bit.
We have been having quite the day of racing. I think that this one is probably more unique than just about any other one we've had this year because Wes Keene is back, and not only is he here today, but he's racing. He raced UTV Bounty and Bouncers and got a third-place time on Hill 1 for the Bouncers. Dave Z made a surprise appearance. Haven't seen him in like a year and a half, and he came.
Yes.
And he came and sat in here for a good while with us this morning. Nick Mott, our own cameraman, well, I'll just say production crew member. He does so many things, but first time ever racing a bouncer, was out there and smoked out today. It's a good time here at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park in Dyersburg, Tennessee. Remember, this is the RCV Performance SRRS number 3, presented by Spider Off-Road this weekend.
What's up, Josh Maple? Trey Moore tuning in. Tim Bacon hopping in.
Who did he say?
Well, I heard somebody on the starting line. Dan Carter.
Dan Carter is on the line. So, again, nobody made Hill 1 in the UTV Bounty class, and that's pretty much nobody made it up Fable Hill.
Yes.
So, nobody was even close to completing the course, unfortunately. So, if nobody makes Hill 2 either, that might be like a first.
It will be, I think. And we asked Clyde, how do you determine the position for the race? And he said, what we do is we look at overall combined times for the season. So I'm like, well, that's interesting. Kind of a cool way to split it up.
I guess we'll cross that bridge if we get there.
Now that we're taking Cable Hill out of the mix, I think it might be a little easier. So I don't know, that little bar at the top, it may cause some issues.
So we're doing something a little different. We've got a new... Dang it. That way. Right there.
Yes.
This little gap going across the hillside is new for this race. It's up above the normal gap that... What is Dan doing?
Again, that's Dan Carter in the Rock Life.
All right, there he goes again.
Rock Life buggy. He runs a full body in the Cup Series as well, so Dan does like quadruple duty out here. Again, Brian Dunnigan and Rock Life's here on site, having parts for a lot of side-by-sides.
Nobody ever listens.
Well,
Thanks, Tim.
Not sure
Thanks.
what trouble Dan is having. I guess it is just me needing the momentum.
Airing it out.
All right, so Dan's about to show us what course 2 is looking like.
Getting a little bit higher than the first course.
So they're going up. Well, that's a good view of how big this hillside
It is
is.
a heck of a drop.
They're going up that the steep hill right next to Fable Hill, over the new notch. They still need to go down and around the tire in the swamp.
Which is pretty nasty down there.
And they're going to be hitting what we affectionately call Trump's Wall.
Yes.
Also the Yukon Wall today. Out the top and then back down and then finishing in the same spot with the new little jump.
Again, the wall doesn't look too bad.
But that crater at the top of it
Yes. That was going to be my next comment.
has definitely changed over the years.
Yeah. I think the wall's gotten easier as far as the actual concrete section. But that dig out right there, it's going to be hard to do.
And they're going out the top.
All right.
I call it the Pez candy.
Yes, yes.
The one concrete ledge at the top that causes a lot of problems, honestly. Straight up above from where the wall is. That's where Dan is.
I love this shot. It shows how massive that course really is. Again, he's the very first side-by-side to hit it, so he's kind of cutting the trail for everybody else, I think. Shout out to the Bacon family for tuning in. I see Big Tim's in here, Little Tim's in here. They're all doing some changes for the season. I've heard some rumors about what's going on, but they haven't been able to.
Top secret activities at the Bacon compound.
I haven't got to pin them down yet on some details. Come on, Dan, get up there. Again, he's the very first side-by-side on the course, so he's kind of forging the path up there. Again, he just landed on top of the big concrete wall. Come on. That is a super steep little area right there.
Hey, back up a little bit. Get you better run. Back up. You're good. Back.
All right, he's only got 30 seconds left to be making forward progress.
Man.
I know, he's just getting those back tires
You can see it.
entrenched.
Yeah. You can see that bottoming out pretty hard there.
What do you think, Danny?
That's a tough spot to
That
take
is
a
a
razor
very
buggy up it.
that's a very tough spot.
Back up. Back it up and dump it, Danny said.
Come on. Man.
No, he's just burying himself.
More back.
Yeah.
There you go, Wayne. Tell him. Back up. Back.
All right, he is out of time.
You know what? Screw it. Get him over.
Tim Bacon just said, just started some hashtag big block buggies being built.
Put a pin in it.
A lot of guys run LS, which is a smaller type engine, so the Bacon family loves their big block power. They all do pretty well with the big blocks too.
All right, Dan has timed out.
I think he's going to back up
Did
there.
Bill give him the signal? All right. Now it's just a matter of getting himself out of there.
again, just to see how nasty that is. That's such a treacherous spot because you know a big drop is about to come. Like, just back up a couple more feet. You'll be fine. That's what Zach said to me last year when he backed me in a hole. He's like, just keep going back. And the best part was everybody could see it except for me.
I don't think I would ever listen to Zach.
He's like, you're fine. Come on back. I'm like, all right.
Matt, what is your game plan for Hill 2?
Oh, I don't know. My bigger worry is that little Pez-looking thing at the top. That's. I've had some issues with that before. I know I've seen.
First, you got to make it out of this crater above the Yukon wall, though. That's not going to be a walk in the park today.
The wall, I think, has gotten fairly easy. If you hit it with some gusto, it's not a big issue. It's just right above it. I think he was listening to Zach.
I think poor Dan is getting some mixed signals out on the hill. He is, in fact, out of time. All right. So far, not a single UTV has been able to have a successful run out here today. Cooper Bentley on the line. Can't even tell that buggy's blue.
You really can't. I went and took some pictures of my buggy a minute ago. Like you literally can't tell what color it is.
All right, up and over the big hill. I think we are having a drone battery change. It's pretty nasty, swampy mess down there. Wes was driving his four-wheeler through it before we came back on and had to get towed out.
And buried it.
By Justin Hoback's razor.
Okay, here we go. See what his game plan is. Hitting the wall.
He's going straight up the middle.
Oh! You can see that front end get a little light there.
That's all right, Kurt. Lucy, get it. Get it, Lucy. Get it. It's an ugly bird. Ugly bird.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's just a chewed out, gnarly mess now.
Dex voted to go first, and I think that may pay out big here because I think this is going to get nasty for the end of the day.
Matt, you're going to have to jump it. That's all there is to it.
You know what? I've seen Bobby.
Option.
I've seen Bobby Tanner do it.
You got to do it. Here, come around the corner.
Just
back up.
Full tilt.
Back up all the way to the bank, and don't lift.
Just never lift. Just full tilt.
Who else thinks that's how Matt should handle the wall?
This looks like he's trying to back up and kind of figure out a little bit different game plan.
I can't really tell from here how steep it is to the right side, but the left is so like undercut, dug out now.
Oh!
Cooper!
All right, keep your tongue in.
Wait.
He's
down.
You know what? That's a pretty smooth rollover, though.
The nice thing about the thick mud is it definitely cushions you. We got Wade giving us the thumbs up there.
Yeah. Again, that's a bummer for Cooper Bentley.
Look at all these drivers just sliding down in there. That is pretty steep. Everybody helps each other out here at the races. That's one of the best things about this sport. We say it a lot, but if you're kind of new to what we're doing here and who we are, the camaraderie
It's true.
of the off-road racing family is one of the best parts of it. You got to call him Maverick, Taylor.
Our drone operator switched from his VR headset now to just a controller, so he can do some more stuff, and he's getting some good shots. So huge shout out to our drone people. We love them. They come out, they support us. It's and obviously I feel you can see how big that hill really is from this angle.
Brett Moore, one of our regulars checking in from Australia.
That's
Man, still
awesome.
in lockdown and will be for another 3 weeks. Dude, that sucks majorly, and I'm very sorry to hear that for you guys.
That stinks.
But glad that you can join us here on Hillside Live.
Yeah, that's super dope. It's always crazy to see how many different states and or countries tune in to watch the live feed. Again, this is our second side-by-side to run. He just rolled down the big wall, so we have a couple other side-by-sides to go. We got about 10 side-by-sides, 12 side-by-sides, and then the big bouncer to get off. So far, it's been pretty loose, and I think we'll see even more of that with the big bouncers. So,
Brian, are you coming over here?
yeah, you should definitely come. Heck yeah. So right now, our drone operator actually set his controller down and walked into the booth. So tell us what it's like operating a drone behind a side-by-side or a big rock bouncer as you're chasing them.
So it's like explosions of dirt, and you have to get out of the way. You literally like watch it come in slow motion, and then you kind of got to move real fast or throttle up, just to kind of get out of the way. But yeah, my drone's covered in mud right now.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And we've seen you operate with a VR goggle this morning. Now you're using a controller. What's kind of the difference of those two?
Well, this guy, he's flying in the air right now, and I'm sitting right here. The goggles, the one I fly in the goggles, if you throttle or move and you let go of the controller, it's just going to keep going, and it'll eventually just flop on the ground. That thing will fly itself.
Okay.
And then when it runs out of battery, it'll come fly back onto that box.
That's
too.
awesome.
Yeah. The FPV drones, you just kind of fly them like a helicopter manually.
Yeah. And it's so cool to watch the angles you get when you're chasing some of us or, almost flying through the windows while we're racing. It's incredible to see what some of the shots you get.
Not quite the safest thing, but I try to do it as slow as possible, and I have ducks that I've made on my own to protect, so we keep it safe out here.
Brian, you were new to all of this as of, a few races ago. What were your initial thoughts on coming out here and seeing the race?
I was terrified. I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't know the type of people that I was going to be hanging out with, and it's been nothing but love, so it's been really cool. Everybody's just been really supportive.
And you do other stuff other than rock bouncing events we were talking about earlier.
I do. I film kayaking, which is crazy because you're filming over bubbly water.
Oh, yeah.
And then I film one-wheel racing pretty avidly, too, and that's pretty easy. So.
Which, for those of you who don't know, that's like a skateboard with a giant wheel in the middle.
Big rubber wheel in the middle, and it just kind of bounces.
Because I was definitely thinking a unicycle.
Yes,
so.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, I need to get back to my drone, but thanks for having me up here.
Thanks for coming up. It's awesome. Again, he gets some amazing shots for us. You'll notice him. He's out there flying around. Usually if you see something that looks like it's way too close for a person to be, that's because it's a drone. It has a couple different styles, and it's so cool to see the shots he gets. Huge shout-out to him for coming out. And like I said, right now he's actually getting it to relax because he has a controller he can kind of monitor it with, versus some of the other times where he has the goggles on. It's completely 100% of his focus. So...
All right, looks like they've more or less gotten Cooper's buggy turned back over. Kind of as well as you can when you're down there in the trench.
What's up, Morgan Grindstaff? Adam's saying the live stream quality has improved tremendously over the last year, so we appreciate it. Again, we try to do the best we can.
Thanks for noticing.
Yes, we try. We try to give the best production quality show. Again, sometimes with the satellite dishes, we can't always be in control of every aspect, but we try to do a great job. So appreciate the feedback.
As always, shout out to our many hands that are on deck for recovery.
Yeah.
From the Hobacks to Bill to all the drivers that are so quick to slide down a muddy bank or run up a hill, whatever it is, to help somebody that needs it. We wouldn't be able to be out here and do what we do without all that.
starting to sprinkle just a little
Oh,
bit.
I just got a raindrop in my eye.
Yeah. The snacking
Now
snacks
you
are
guys
awesome.
get to all hear Mac chew.
I crunch away. Nom, nom, nom.
Clyde, tell us something. What's your perspective on how things have been going today? Because here, put that thing on so you can hear me. Because we're having quite the race is for the whole season so far. I think this is one of the most special. We've got Wes out here. We had Dave Z pop in as a surprise. We've got Nick out there driving bouncer for the first time. What are your thoughts? The back of your head was on camera, but now you can speak freely.
Oh, I love it. I think it's a lot of cool history moments today, for sure.
I think watching Keene was probably the most special.
Yeah.
Watching Wes do well and set in the lead actually was very emotional.
Yeah. Yeah, not just the fact that he's even here today,
Yeah.
but and he raced UTV Bounty too.
The fact that he's on the podium right now is still pretty impressive.
That man's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if he can keep it together, he could very potentially end up on the podium today.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing about a nice, slick course like this. It changes it up. You know, these guys that kind of can take it easy all season and get on the podium when the conditions get like this, it kind of levels the playing field for them because horsepower won't hit the ground.
Yeah. And again, like I said, being slick as it was this morning, you kind of saw guys have to kind of bump back and forth through the walls. You see some guys trying to pick the far dirt line. There we go. What's up, Clyde? How's it going?
What's up?
Yeah, sprinkle a little bit so Clyde come and enjoy our new wonderful awning here.
Yeah, the timers don't like water, so I try to keep the timers out of water.
Yeah, something about
Where
electronics.
I don't like water either.
We've
Yeah.
got all of our tear decks and cameras under umbrellas and
Yeah.
Ziploc bags and timers under Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
But this piece I have to keep in my hand, so
It's kind of important, you know.
I think we're about ready to go again.
Do you think any UTVs are going to climb?
You know, I really thought it would, but now that Dan's dug that hole to the left,
Yeah.
I don't know if any of them get up the middle or not. We'll have to see. It just depends on if somebody's
How
going to
steep
commit
is
to it.
the right side where Danny's sitting?
I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it would take a full-blown commitment. And
Yeah.
again, with this mud, it's really hard to get the speed and momentum.
Yeah. What about bouncers? How many do you think are going to
The bouncers are a whole different ball game.
be able to get out of there?
Those bouncers can get all the way up through there. Usually the bouncers are going to struggle at the top on the concrete because they have to get off camber and
Yeah.
make that turn. They kind of go around to the right and come back, and it kind of gets to them and pitches them back down a lot of times.
I told Matt he needs to just back up all the way to the bank
And just pin
and then
it.
hold it and don't let go.
Matt's got to get there first.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about
He'll
that.
get there.
I'm not too worried about that. That's
You
He'll
know?
get there.
Okay.
You got to pin it up that one too,
Yeah.
though, Matt.
Matt, do we want to do any kind of wager when you get to the top of the hill?
No, because anytime you wager, I always mess
Dave
up.
already tried that
I get in
today.
my head. I start thinking about it. Just go out, have fun, have a good time.
Okay, just checking. All right, I got to get off here and run some timers.
Okay.
Who's on the line?
Sorry. Choking Ree. We had some people tune in from South Africa. That's got to be our farthest viewer so far. South Africa is pretty ways out. Jordan Smith tuned in from South. That's pretty awesome.
Where do you see that?
Russell said the last 2 years of production have been crazy. It is. It is awesome to see some of the changes we've made. We try to do our very best again. Sometimes there's technical issues we can't foresee or we can't overcome because that's just technology and how it works. But we try to always do a great job, and we have a whole bunch of people behind the scenes running stuff. Guys on camera, guys running radios, people running drones, people do announcing, people on the hill, safety people. So we have tons and tons of people you guys don't see. Again, getting here, setting up all the satellite dishes takes a while. Setting up all the production stuff takes quite a bit. So it's awesome to see how much goes into it behind the scenes. And luckily we get to see the on-screen part, but very few people get to see that. So
12 years old, a pure bad. Here it goes.
Athens, Ohio, tuning in. God bless West Keene. I hear you, buddy.
All right, is this Cash? Yes.
Cash LaCroix. We'll see if he can't climb that out there.
He just took out a flag.
Not too shabby. Come on, come on.
Get hitting that little mud. Man, you can see how much water splashes up down there.
30-second penalty don't matter if you're the only one that climbs it. Don't make no difference.
All right, Cash is coming in hot.
He is. See what his game plan is here.
Oh,
Come on!
He's up and over. All right, he's
Here we
still
go.
got the moment of truth here at the
Yes.
top.
This stupid concrete bar has rolled
concrete-
over so many people.
Pez.
It is. It's like a concrete piece of Pez.
All right, how's Cash gonna hit it? Oh! Come on!
There we
Cash.
go. There we go.
Coming around the outside. Coming down.
All right, easy does it, Cash. You just gotta
Yeah.
finish now.
Yeah, you
Gotta
can see how
finish.
slimy and rough it is.
Nicely
There we
done.
go.
That's a 95.5.
95.461.
426.
426, sorry.
Not that the time really even matters
Yes.
since he's the only one to climb.
426. And again, he is our
That with
first.
the flag.
Gentlemen, right here. What is the farthest?
He is the.
Yes, never traveled to have a race.
All right, he did take out that race line flag.
First side-by-side racer today to finish the course.
Yes, you are correct. Where SRRS race was in Puerto Rico. You think this is a long drive?
What's up, Jimmy Flynn? Clyde got these made, or he has shirts made that are similar to this for the production crew. He usually wears one. The great part is Colton and Justin Hoback actually got this shirt made because it's like one of their fishing shirts. It's very light. It's really nice for. It's really nice and lightweight. So it's on a hot day. It's really really awesome. It has like vents all over it on the back and stuff. So huge shout out to Colton and Justin Holback for hooking me up with a super. They got it done for their starting line stuff, and they do the art. They help run the RC stuff. So they got it made. So I get to wear it, which I'm super geeked about. Clyde can have about any kind of shirt you may want with the National Rock Racing Association logos put on there, and I'm so glad that it didn't work for them. So now I get to wear it. So. They said they ordered a 2X, but it must have been like a Chinese 2X because they said it would not fit either one of them, he said. So luckily they're like, hey, you want to wear that? I'm like, yes. So they gave it to me this year at the Visions race. So I got this shirt and the Vision, the teal, that little light blue Vision shirt, which is also super awesome. So I'm sure if you give Clyde a holler, probably like Tuesday, I'm sure he could get you something like this. It's pretty awesome. Like I said, it's one of the lighter Fisher shirts that they have. Super lightweight, super breathable. I love it, especially on hot days. Today it's getting kind of warm. The sun's coming out. It's still sprinkling a little bit, but at the same time, it's also pretty warm, pretty humid. So,
All right, so Cash did get a flag penalty, so that's a 125.426.
125.
But he's also the only one to
Yes.
climb this hill,
Yes.
and nobody climbed Hill 1.
It's literally.
We do still have about half a dozen drivers to go for Hill 2 for UTV Bounty. You guys are watching the RCV Performance SRRS number 3, presented by Spider Off-Road. And this is Wade Good out on the course, Hill 2 for UTV Bounty.
Yeah, it's so
That is
good.
getting deep down
It
there.
is. That is just a nasty hole. There's some ruts down there. Here we go. Come on, get up there.
There it is.
Woo!
Nothing like having 12-year-olds show you the way.
Yeah.
But hey, Wade's a heck of a driver too.
Kind of going up around that bar.
Wade and Cash are pretty funny together, actually. They act like they're brothers. I asked Cash if Wade was like his big brother. He's like, no, more like my little brother. Actually, more like my little sister.
Oh, man.
They're pretty funny together. $93.379.
Woo.
93.379.
Wade Good in the lead now for UTV Bounty on Hill 2.
And that is your new leader.
What's he going to do?
Again, being that no one finished the first course.
Don't let me count, Spencer. Come on.
All
Got
right.
Spencer Grindstaff here on the line.
So one of the things I really like about this is actually some really true style Bounty Hills for these UTV guys. So it's working out really good.
Yeah, we got to step things up a little and make them work for it for Bounty class.
Yeah, a lot of times the Bounty class isn't just a true Bounty because, you know, we're running the same courses as the bouncers, and obviously we have to work with the parts we're working with. But today was one of those opportunities to make it a true Bounty for them.
Uh-oh, what's Spencer doing?
No, you got to go left. Left turn. Thought we told you that in the driver's meeting.
Trying to get around there. Got hung up a little bit.
Looks like he's having some
Did he
steering
lose
issues.
steering?
We need another left turn.
Looks like we're having some steering issues.
Hopefully get it straightened out.
We got one left. He's getting ready now, but we're probably going to need a commercial between runs.
Here we go. Oh! Almost.
Wow, going for the straight line.
He
That's
was.
impressive.
Four-wheel drive.
That's kind of impressive. It must be because of the steering
If
issue.
he
though.
can't steer,
Yeah. Oh, man.
No, if he wants that line, he's got to get down and get momentum. Actually, LaCroix's dad came to me and he's like, man, can they not go to the right up there through the kudzu since it's not taped off at the top? And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, do you think anybody's going to climb this? I said, if they get to the top of that concrete with momentum and stay hard left, they'll make it.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Now he's in a bad position.
Yeah, that is squirrely.
That's a position I would not want to be in. He's
Yeah.
looking okay now. He's broken axle too, so that's going to really hurt him. That's
Ooh.
probably going to take him out.
Yeah, you may just want to winch off there.
Oh no, I would still drive him, let him drive out of it. It's a lot faster.
Yeah.
But
He's trying to
gonna-
get turned downhill.
Yeah,
there he goes. There
it's
he
going to
goes.
take him out of being able to finish that hill with three-wheel drive, though.
Man, heck of a run by Spencer Grindstaff.
Well,
I don't think he's done.
does he know that? He's not ready to
I mean,
give
he's
up
not out
yet.
of time yet.
He's not out of time. He's still got plenty of time, actually.
We'll see what he does.
I don't know what he's doing. He's definitely having some steering issues, though. Either he's just lost power steering or something.
Yeah.
He's probably realizing now that he lost
I don't
front
think
wheel
it's
drive.
going to happen like that.
Never mind on that commercial. He's good to go.
Ask her who it is, Clive.
Man.
And a flat tire.
Yeah.
All right, man. Heck of a drive from Spencer Grindstaff. All right, Brady McCreath is on the line.
All right. Again, you hated seeing that for Spencer Grindstaff, but had a heck of a run.
Brady McCready, remember, this boy's only 11 years old, but he drives like a grown man.
Check your timers. Check your phone timers. We're good. Send it.
All right, so remember, nobody at all climbed Hill 1 for this UTV bounty class. Wade Good and Cash LaCroix, the only ones to climb Hill 2 so far. Wade with a 93 and Cash because of a flag penalty with a 125. And this is Brady McCready. He is our last driver.
So all he's got to do
UTV bounty.
is finish to get on the podium.
Which sounds easy, but it's actually a lot harder
Yeah,
than
when
it
you
sounds.
say it like that,
That's all he's got to do. Two guys have shown it's easy, and
how exciting would that be for him?
That would be awesome.
and both of those guys one-shotted it. So
Be an 11-year-old, new to racing, coming out.
no pressure, no pressure. He's definitely gonna have to back off and learn how to
Yeah.
commit on that one, though.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a little bit more of a run.
We've had a lot of wild, epic runs at this park. That's
We
for sure.
have. I've seen Bobby Tanner aired out there a couple times.
Even with the Formula guys, we've seen some pretty wild events out there.
Come on. So close.
He's going to have to back off and get momentum on it. Got to send it.
All the way, Brady. Not into the puddle.
All the way back. Got to send it.
Come on, Brady, you can do this. So close.
Nope.
Getting a little bit more of a run at it, looks like. Again, you got to have respect for a guy that's that little, that young of a guy coming out and running with the big dogs.
Yeah, I mean, like, for instance, Cash. You know, Cash has been in it for a minute. But, you know, yesterday it just shows that anybody can come out here and win this. It doesn't take grown people.
Get up there.
Brady!
So close. His front axle looks like it's cleared. Not sure if the buggy died.
I think he's having, it's not running right, but he may not be able to take off there. I think it's going in limp mode on him. He's shutting it off and cranking it back up. That's what it looks like. I don't know if he's able. I don't know if he's got comms with him or not. You know, Cash has got comms, so his dad can talk to him and spot him from the hillside.
We did have somebody say that, because we wondered that earlier as well, that his dad, they have comms in there, and he's
so he may be able to talk to him, and that actually helps a lot. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Cash's first race when he was really, really young actually won that race because he was the only one to climb the hill that day. At Stony Lonesome, and it was mainly because his dad was able to speak to him and get him lined up exactly right on this rock that was holding everybody up. One other guy got past that rock and then flipped close to the finish line because he got too excited. I think it was Stacy Wilhoard, if I remember right.
All right, looks like he's done.
All right.
Man, good try, Brady.
And that's all of our side-by-side drivers, I believe.
All right, guys, we will be right back with more.
Y'all gonna be seeing that boy a whole lot in the future if you follow this sport, because he is the future.
Affordable EFI is in sight now with Sniper EFI from Holly. Easy to install, self-tunes, and replaces most 4-barrel carbs. Forget cold start issues, hesitations, vapor lock, and flooding. Get big performance starting at just $999.95. Sniper EFI.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
All right, we're back. We're going to run through our side-by-sides for the day. And it's actually really easy because no one completed the first course. The second course, we only had 2 finishers. So there's our first and second place. Third place, I guess we'll do a toss-up maybe? I'm not sure.
Foot race.
Wade Good was the fastest time of the day on the course 2, which is the only course we had completed. So he finished first. Second was Cash LaCroix, and I'm not sure how we'll figure out third. We'll talk to Clyde and figure it out.
So yesterday for the unlimited class, it was Cash that won and Wade in second. And now today, for Bounty, Wade in first and Cash in second.
And in third place, we'll have to figure that out because we don't have any finishers. So, man, no one finished course 1, and we had only 2 guys finish course 2, which I think also goes to show how difficult these courses really are. So, for those of you at home, go, man, it looks pretty easy. It does, but it is not, I promise.
All right, guys, we are going to move on to the Branik Motorsports Bouncer Cup, Hill 2. It's going to be the same course that the UTVs just ran. And, Matt, do you want to give us top 5 from Hill 1?
Top 5, and again, this is on the first course. First place, Jake Pike. Second place, Danny Smith. Third place, Wes Kane. Fourth place, Timmy Cameron. Fifth place, Brandon Davis. Kenneth Cozy. So that's your top 5.
All right, and we do have a few drivers that broke on Hill 1 and will be out. I know Jack's out.
We only had 12 people finish course 1 in the bouncer. There was 6 DNFs. So, and some of those guys will be back, some won't. I'm not sure if we can get them all back. I know there's several guys that had issues. Nick Mott had a starter issue. I'm not sure we're going to get a starter put in it or be able to fix the starter so he can run again. Trent Radcliffe, I think he broke something in the front end. Jack Porter, he may have broken a diff, maybe. I'm not sure what he broke. Jonathan Andrews, he had a little bit of fire. All right, Dex Browder, our first guy coming off the line. He drew the lucky 13 in our running order, which means he gets to choose if he goes first, last, or in the 13th spot. So,
and Dex was the first one up Fable Hill today.
Yep.
He did make it on Hill 1.
Copy Dex Browder on the line. Dex Browder on the line. Clock is on.
Okay, we got Dex Browder. Dex Browder, you're on the line. Here you go.
So it's kind of interesting, this whole 13 thing. This was kind of a last-minute deal. We were live in the studio one day, and Zach threw this out there to do. And it's kind of, most of the time, the guys that pick 13 usually go last. So it's kind of interesting that Dex chose to go first with it.
And again, his thought process was, I talked to him a little bit before, and he said, it had a lot of rain looking like it was going to come in.
Deterioration.
The hills would get washed away and rutted out so bad, so quick. Yep. That was his big concern. So
I could see that.
And I think that was probably the smart choice. Obviously, it didn't work out that way, but I think that was probably the smart choice. Here we go. Oh!
And he broke a rear axle. Broke a rear axle. Man, that's going to take. There's no way he's climbing that with 3 wheels. There is no way he's climbing that with 3 wheels.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're seeing what I'm seeing, aren't you? That left rear is...
Yeah, y'all let him know he's broke. Let him know he's broke. I don't think you could dig on this hill to the point where it wouldn't be climbable. Like, it's just the way this dirt works.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Yeah, you can dig a hole here and there, but as soon as you pass that hole, it just fills in and moves it further up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a bummer breaking an axle.
Yeah,
can't really.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Danny and Jake are up there doing great.
Aired it out the jump still.
All right, if you missed Hill 1, yes, Wes did race, and he got third place on Hill 1. We got a couple people asking about that. It was awesome to watch everybody we talked to. I mean, it was very special just to even have him out here, let alone go and lay down a third place time.
Yes.
And he also did race UTV Bounty earlier, but he wasn't back for Hill 2 in that. This is Kenneth Cozy racing in Bobby Tanner's spot in bed.
And sitting currently in 5th place, so we'll see if he can't keep that in that top 5.
So, Matt, you're a driver. What do you think about this step off at the start line?
It's kind of fun. I
actually really like it.
We did see one guy have some issues, but I seen Wes Keene kind of just crawl off of it last night, and it scraped the buggy up, but it was kind of a smooth, kind of a step down.
I don't like it. It looks like a spine compressor.
It is. That's for sure. But again, there's Kenneth going through that big puddle there. There's a lot of water at the top that's flowing through there, so it keeps getting more nasty as the day goes on. Again, absolutely sending it right now.
Can donkeys fly?
Yes. This one can.
I think he might just try straight up the hill.
How many of these guys are going to just jump it?
Oh, come on!
Some of the guys that's going to put down the fastest time, they're going to jump this.
You think?
Oh yeah. Jake Pike's going to send it.
I think I've seen
Jake, Danny, West,
Danny Smith.
Jake's in the lead. Jake's going to send it. I really like this Danny and Timmy fight right now, though. It's got both of them really on pins and needles coming into the finals.
Nice.
Now he's got the hard part.
There you go.
All right, moment of truth.
Yeah, I hate this.
Up and around. Oh, good.
I hate this.
See, he's making
Look at that.
He's making life harder on himself now.
Look at that. Look at all the dust.
Yeah.
And that's like powder almost.
Yeah, he's making life harder on himself right now.
Man, that stinks. Come on, get up there.
Oh.
You can see the front wheels hopping, backwards are bouncing. Out the top he goes.
But he drug down the dry dirt that time.
He did.
Yeah, this fight between Timmy and Danny right now is got both of these guys really getting in their heads, and you can tell by their driving style.
Is Jake in third or fourth overall?
So then you got Jake and Brandon Davis fighting for third. It's a real tight race.
Woo! Out the top.
It's a real tight race for first between Danny and Timmy, and then a real tight race for third between Brandon and
Jake. What's his time?
140.397.
All right, that's a 140.
140.397 for Ken.
All right, I gave you all I can give you.
Hey,
I'm going to go pay attention to
we
time.
appreciate it. Clyde giving us some info here.
Good job.
Will Scruggs should be on the line.
See what kind of time Will can push out there.
Now, Will struggled a bit.
Little bit.
On Fable Hill with the tractor tires.
Yep. Again, now the second course, the right, that loose dirt right above top of the wall, I think it might help him a little bit, having the bigger tractor tires. So kind of pulled up and backed up a little bit to get a good run at it. Again, you want a lot of momentum here once you get over the cusp of that bigger section right there, and it doesn't sound like he's going to have the power to do it right now. Again, the engine's cutting out pretty bad. I'm not sure what's going on. It just does not sound good. His motor is just cutting out something fierce. Not sure if that's a fuel delivery issue or, again, with getting rain last night and rain today, it could be has some water somewhere. Some of the electronics.
Yep, that's not going to happen like that.
Yeah, man, hate to see that.
He did good. The buggy didn't do so good. And one accident, he didn't get the windows. Come on, Will Scruggs.
He's trying.
Do what you're doing, just do it faster.
Again, trying to get his... Again, he's trying to get enough momentum to get up there, but just not going to happen, I don't think. Again, you hate to see that guy come down. Obviously, it's a beast of a machine, so it's great to see it come down, race with us, but I hate to have a bad day. Again, you hate to see that, but oh, they said we got Tim Cameron on the line. He's going early in the day.
Will Tim Cameron send it or no?
I don't know. Will Tim Cameron send it? You think he'll try to launch it way up there or land safe and try to just throttle through?
I think he's going to do a conservative send.
I would say so. I don't think he'll send.
He's not going to Jake Pike it?
Yeah.
But Timmy doesn't just crawl either.
Yeah. And that's super steep on the other side of that. I mean, super steep. Splashing through that big old mud puddle down there. That's awesome. Here we go. Oh, he grabs second.
There it is.
There we go.
And the left side. Oh.
Uh-oh. He got hung up a little bit. He's going to go to the high side now. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. There we go. Whoa! Oh, buddy!
Ow.
He is coming down hot. Woo! There we go. 88.061. What a smoking time. He was absolutely hauling downhill. That was more of a controlled drop, really. So, yeah.
I'm going to say that what he did coming up Yukon Wall,
yeah,
that was a conservative send.
yes, yeah. And again, like coming up, kind
That's
of
my new term for it.
carrying that momentum through, trying to stay straight. I think that might be what a lot of faster buggies do. I don't know if I have the horsepower to carry through that straightaway stretch, but I may have to turn.
Matt, you're going to get on it down there,
Yeah.
and you're not going to get off it until
Bobby
you're
Tanner
at the top.
I seen Bobby Tanner once put the Simpson race rep in his buggy, and they're like, "Yeah, let's do it." And I think
yes.
I think the Simpson race rep had been like, "I've seen race
He
cars.
didn't know what he was getting into.
I've seen race cars. I can do this." And then he launched through the air and landed up top, and he was like, "Get me out of this thing now." So
I'm good.
yeah, it was interesting to watch. So we'll see how it goes the rest of the day. Again, feels like the sun's coming out a little bit, drying off, so you might have some little bit quicker times as the day progresses, as it dries out, but we'll see. Nick Mott on the line. So it sounds like they got it fixed.
All right, Nick's back for round 2.
He's run Smoked Out. That's Daniel Heckley's buggy, who Daniel's raced here before. And Daniel has raced that buggy here before. He had a pretty good tumble here a few years ago.
Yeah.
About 60 days later, he was back racing with again.
That was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And then he's racing the Outlaw 2 now. Again, Nick Mott came out and gave her heck this morning. Just had a starter issue. Couldn't get up quite up Cable Hill.
All right, guys, we're getting switched over, get the drone switched over now that the rain has cleared out.
Wes will be coming up here in a little bit. He's, I'm going to say a handful of buggies before he runs again.
He's standing up on the side of the hill right now.
Oh, I'm sure he's keeping a keen eye. He was flying downhill.
I don't know. It's not quite what I expected, Timmy. We're talking about him coming down the hill.
But again, that was my point earlier with Danny and Timmy.
They're pushing it hard. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Danny gained 5 points on Timmy.
That top 3, top 5 spots definitely going to push hard. So it'll be interesting to see how it folds out. And I know there's not much room left. Again, we only have basically one race after this, which is our finals, and that's 2 days of racing. So there is quite a bit of area for gaps to change if there's a DNF in one of those top spots. But wow. So we'll see how Hill 2 shakes out for today.
Do you have him? Yeah, I got it. We got you. All right, guys.
All right, today is Nick's first ever time racing a bouncer. He got to hit Fable Hill earlier before having the starter issues. Glad they got it fixed for him so he could come back for round 2. He definitely looked like a natural out there.
He did. He picked good lines. He had a good set going. Again, right now, trying to get lined up. You got to have a lot of momentum carrying up to that big jump.
With very minimum seat time in this specific buggy and none at all in any bouncer before.
There you go.
To come out and race these courses at this park today, that's quite the feat.
Oh, woohoo! That is squirrely. Woo! Yeah.
I don't think he was expecting that.
I can assure you he was not. He caught a bad little bounce there and just kind of pogoed straight down the course. I'm not sure if something went up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that is turning into a definite mud bog there. That was a heck of a first half of the run by Nick Mott.
See him in there flipping that visor up. You know he can't see at all. None of the drivers can after going through the swamp down there.
I usually carry a little bit of a rag with me to wipe off the screen at least.
Come on, Nick!
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Don't dig that out. Please don't dig that out.
There we go. Roll it back down. Get recentered.
Did it cut off again?
Back off that straight. You're the best.
Yeah, go Nick, go.
You're lucky your front tires are so much wider than your back.
They had.
Never been a rig before. He's actually holding it.
He is. I see. Had some issue with the starter.
I think he might be holding harder than you, man.
Daniel, he's a little bit better than you.
I'm sure 3 times the horsepower doesn't hurt.
You're right.
Don't hit it like a.
Andy don't own it.
Do it.
Yeah. Again, he is absolutely driving the wheels off this buggy today. Come on, come on! There we go!
He wants it!
Come on, come on!
All right, easy does it. Whip it left. Whip
Oh!
it right. Oh, come on, Nick!
Come on, buddy!
Woo!
There we go!
Absolutely held that machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daniel told him hold it no matter what.
Yeah.
It costs you a dime.
Yeah.
Nick's been studying up on his race footage.
Heck yeah.
Slow down.
Whoa!
Yeah. He's coming in hot
Oh,
now.
slow down, Nick.
Oh, Wow. He's like, woo! He's like, what happened? Did I win?
That was definitely one way
Wow.
to the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
I don't think he was expecting that.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody was.
Yeah. I think he's checking to see what else he has to do yet.
They're like, hold up.
Yeah.
You
They're like,
didn't
hey,
make it to the finish
yeah,
line.
you're almost there, buddy.
That probably rung his bell a bit.
Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. I see Dex Browder and Daniel both running out there. There we go! Woo!
Woo, Nick!
That was a heck of a run.
Whoa.
That might be one of the most epic things in
That was impressive.
And if you drivers are wondering how to come down the hill, Nick just showed you.
His time is 2:34.657 or 6:57.
Jolene, I like it. She says, what are we Nick fans going to call ourselves? The Motley Crew?
That is awesome. I cannot believe that.
Oh, my gosh. All right, you guys mull over that for a
There
minute.
we
We'll
go.
be right back.
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
All right, we are back. We just had an epic run by Nick Mott. It was pretty impressive. We've had 3 finishers so far on the second course, and we got about 12 more, 14 more to go. So we got a pretty good lineup still to go yet. We had Timmy Cameron finish. He had an 88 seconds. Kenneth Cozine was a second at 140 and gave a smoking run. Heck of a time powering through. Nick Mott back it up and giving it the gusto and had a super fast downhill section. He's getting in third place, and that's our
a
3.
little more than he bargained for there.
It was. And then that's our 3 finishers so far. So we'll see who else we got.
All right, Danny Smith is on the line.
Oh, buddy.
Not.
And Danny, I think Danny's sitting in second place from the first course, so he's going to want to come out and blister that time. Again, dropping down that steep downhill section.
He was getting the pointers from Nick earlier.
Look at Danny hauling.
All right, how far is he going to launch it? All right.
Oh!
A conservative send.
Yep.
Moderately conservative.
There we go.
Oh, trying that left hand line.
Almost.
Didn't work for Timmy. Didn't work for Danny now either. Uh-oh. Oh, Liberty is protesting a little bit.
Yes. There we go. Launching out the top there. And again, I've seen a lot of guys slow way up because of this kudzu kind of speeds up a little bit.
Oh, whoa! Way to save it, Danny.
There we go. Woo! Out the top.
.360. That means Tim Cameron in the lead still with an 88, then Danny with the 93.
Man. Again, smoking time.
Yeah, I don't have Kenneth's time. 140. Oh, I do have it right here. Timmy was an 88.
Again, I'm not sure who's pulling the line next.
Should be Justin Wheels.
Okay. Again, this is his first time ever racing at this park, so he's got a little bit of a taste so far.
So many firsts today.
Yes. Again, he's one of our hard drivers as well. He has no problem coming out and getting a little crazy with it.
What?
88 seconds. Again, Justin making good time here. Again, he does work with that buggy. Dropping that big mud hole over there. 93.3. You can see how thick and goopy that mud is.
Let's go, Jason. Let's go.
A little bit more momentum. I've seen a couple of drivers kind of ease up to it and they kind of romp on it right as they go into it. So it needs just a hair more momentum. And again, this is his very. Most of us have hit this hill a dozen times. You know, hit this wall. So this is his first time ever hitting it. So he's kind of feeling it out, seeing how it goes. So.
Back up.
There we go. There we go. Again, this is his first time ever hitting.
He is all over that rev limiter.
He is getting it. Again, he's got like 850, 950 horsepower, and he is not afraid to use it. Come on, get up there. Trying to get up that flat section. Come on, get up there.
He said, man, enough of this. I just need to get up somewhere. Dude, Nick.
You good? You good? Because that was awesome.
We're going to get you up here in a minute.
Justin Wills getting straightened up there. There we go. Come on. Come on, get up there. There you go. There we go. There we go. A little monster truck action. He just carried that front wheel around. Said, don't worry about it. I got it.
Hey, I'm here with Nick Mott. Nick, what was going through your mind when you were right here where Justin is? You can't say that. What brakes? Yeah, we don't need brakes.
Come on, Justin. Woo!
Hey,
get a little sideways.
A little squirrely. Out the top he goes. Woo! Heck yeah.
206.074 for Justin.
All right. Again, good, decent time. Got up there, had to get squared up a little bit.
All right, that means that Jake Pike should be on the line now. Fordzilla about to do work.
Jake Pike.
Jake had the fastest time on Hill 1.
He did. So we'll see. We'll see what puts him at.
At dinner last night, we were all sitting at Abe's Steakhouse, and Jack Porter pulls his sticker out of his back pocket, and it's Fordzilla. And then he shows us it even had his name written on the back because he said to Jake's mom on Facebook, "Where's my sticker?"
Yeah.
She made sure she wrote Jack Porter. This is his sticker. Got to represent for each other out here.
Jake's mom, I love her Facebook profile picture. It says, "I like heart Jake's mom."
It says, "I am Jake's mom."
I love,
or Jake Pike's mom.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
And I said, "Oh, so you're a single child?" He said, "No, I have brothers and sisters too." I was like, "That's awesome."
But they don't rock bounce.
That's true. It's true.
You know, Jake, I don't know. Is Sally watching right now?
You can see his...
Speaking of his mom, he came up after his run, and we had just shut the live feed down for our afternoon break. And he said, I was like, come on and say hi to my mom.
Yes.
He goes right, he's got it. Oh, no, he went the right way.
Come on.
Wow, he's making this look easy.
He is. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
Ain't nobody can touch him.
That is a super fast downhill section.
Watch
Not because you want it to be.
This is just a really smooth run that he's got.
Woo! There we go.
78.354.
Y'all,
Whoa.
78.354. He just beat Tim Cameron by 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Ooh.
Jake Pike needs to be the one wearing the TC Who shirt
He does.
today.
He does. Yeah, fastest time on Hill 1, or Course 1, and he currently has the fastest time on Course 2. So, yeah, definitely.
Looking like it might be a good day.
Definitely getting with it.
Jay racing for Jake. All right, Adam Coots in the Riot buggy.
And he
Let's
went
start a
out.
riot.
Went out and damn. What? He went out and absolutely drove the wheels off this thing on the first course. All right, I'll be back.
All right, Matt, show him how it's done. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Well, you know what? Adam at least did break his own record today, this weekend, and was able to complete a run. He has not had the best luck at this park.
We need to get him moved.
Something like 2 races out of 16 attempts, or 2 completions out of 16 attempts. All right, everybody. If you have missed some of the action thus far, you are watching the RCV Performance SRRS number 3 this weekend, presented by Spider Off-Road, and we are at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park in Dyersburg, Tennessee. Zach Garner just climbed on up in here. And we are on Hill 2 right now for the Branik Motorsports Bouncer Cup. And we will be right back with a driver interview after this.
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you are guaranteed to finish every time.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
Right. Welcome back, everybody. And we have the man, maybe the future of rock bouncing right here, one of the most exhilarating runs of the entire day, up and down the hill. It was amazing. Loved it. Beginner's luck, inexperience, or just pure hidden natural talent?
I think it was the hidden natural talent.
I'm going with that, too.
I'm going to go with glory to God first
Yes.
of all, and thank Him for letting me be out here with y'all and do this and be safe. And, man, I had all the faith in the world in my safety equipment. I had Daniel Heckley and several people checking me, as is normal with us here, and so I knew that as long as the safety equipment was going to do its job, then I Daniel gave me free rein. He just told me to go out and run it, and that's what I did. It's a race, right?
They guaranteed you did. I think you did an awesome job. I mean, say it or not, you have zero experience in a bouncer like that, on hills like this. you took the knowledge that you've gained from watching and being around it so much, being exposed, listening to other drivers. I think that played a huge part in your mindset, your throttle control, the lack of brakes coming down. That was God-given short leg. The buggy's actually designed.
That was a wild ride.
I want everybody at home know
right
the buggy does have brakes. I just decided not to use them.
Yeah, he's like, we don't need brakes where we're going.
Yeah, no. So I want to give a huge shout out to Daniel Heckley, man. Daniel made this weekend happen for me, and I love you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
It's a finish. That's all.
That's right. That's right. It's a time. I got me a time, my first ever time. So.
And what about climbing the hill right here, man? You got in it and you never got out of it until you got to the top of that hill.
I could see his mindset. He knew he knows what it takes to make it up these hills.
Yeah.
He knows that if he lets out, he's dead in the water. He's seen it happen 1,000 times, and it's scary when you're doing it and it's bouncing and you're on 3-wheel motion and you're like, yeah, there's a good chance I could do a backflip, whatever.
Yep.
But you did great. You did absolutely awesome, and I'm so proud of you. You're 100%.
Yep.
We're still getting Adam Coots off the track. He's 18. He's 2 out of 18, so that's good for nobody. Yeah.
Well, he added 1 completion.
Yes. That makes
today.
He's 2 complete runs.
It was 1 out of
18
16
tries,
going into this
16,
weekend.
17,
Yeah.
So that's He's actually spent more time on recovery than any other driver in our series on this particular park. So that's a title held by him. Yep. Good job. Good job. And we're still, and it's going up. It's
a tough time for Adam
right
here
now
at Bikini Bottoms.
Yeah, this park hates him.
Yeah.
Hey, I need a brake pedal extension next time.
Yeah, we will install a 2x4 on the brake pedal with some zip ties for Nick.
Yeah, just
you know
tie
what?
it to the bottom of
At the end of the day,
You couldn't push the brake hard enough.
I was worried about the folks in the crowd.
Yeah,
that's one thing. I was buckled in with a helmet on. I knew I was fine no matter what happened. I was more worried that I was not going to be able to stop the buggy once I would have rolled it over or done something before I got too close.
What you don't know is there's concrete.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. But, this is the first time driving.
I know that.
So my mindset is still, like, out on the road, and like when on Hill 1, when the buggy stalled and I was rolling backwards, all I could think about was, God, I hope nobody's behind me. I hope nobody's parked behind me. I hope nobody's behind me. Totally forgot that I was on a race course, but and it was safe, and Bill and Clyde, everybody keeps everybody safe out here, so,
And, give it enough time, and the mindset is going to be the opposite. And when you're out on the road driving, you're going to be like, I can take that curb. I can gas it on this corner.
I hope not, man.
Pick your lines through the potholes, and weaving in and out of traffic.
Seriously.
Sometimes do that.
So if we discuss with Daniel your next time to get...
Say again?
What was that pause you were waiting on at the bottom for somebody to say you finish?
I have no idea, man.
I'm pretty sure it was the...
Did you see the 20-foot drop that he did off the bottom?
I decided that it was the buckle in the seat had wedged up in his butt so far because he sucked all that up in there. He was like, oh, my gosh.
Probably, yeah. But the big shout-out to the medics, man. They already came over and checked me out. I'm good, but I appreciate everybody caring, and
we're on top of things here
definitely
this weekend, as always.
Yeah, definitely. Safety is
we
always
got anybody in the
concern.
crowd want to ask him any questions?
Let me refresh because it's not, the comments aren't loading that well.
Okay.
Taylor, shut your mouth.
I know you have a huge following online, so everybody sees you on the, on the hill with Nick. Yep. He does a great job with all the videos. Now he's actually got out here and been with the racers. And
Curtis saying sup.
Hey, Curtis.
What's up,
Shelby
Curtis?
said, I missed it. What happened? You're just going to have to go back and watch. Just wait till later when the live is, when it's posted, and you're just going to have to go back and watch it. Nick did epic things.
I'm going to put it to you this way. Nick outran Timmy down what I'm calling interstate. Yeah.
Although even Timmy coming down there, I was like, did he plan that?
I think the mindset behind that is Timmy, he went straight up. He hit that hill straight on, and he dug 2 good ruts all the way up it. And he knew that he had some drivers behind him that were really going to – that hill could very well turn into a highway if you have the right people following him.
No doubt.
So he couldn't leave any seconds on the track because he had already shaved their seconds off.
Yep.
So Nick, following that class act, I was hoping that Nick saw him run, so that was good. He knew that there is no fancy crap. You need to hit that thing head on, straight on. You need to land a little bit under power. Hope your buggy holds together, your axles stay in, and then you need to shire down and make sure you pull the rest of the hill.
Yep.
Joshua Dowd said, how'd the drop feel?
It felt good, man. The suspension took most of it. I felt it bottom out.
Did your stomach do that thing it does when you drop further than you think you're gonna?
Well,
weightless for a second?
I've jumped out of airplanes a lot,
all right.
So you're kind of that. You get that for like 6 seconds, and so that drop was not 6 seconds.
Fair
Fair
enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next thing is let's say Jake Pike gapped Timmy by 10 seconds on his time. His 10 seconds is solely on that concrete block up there because Timmy tried to left shot that block, and it's not ready for that. I ain't saying it will not get ready with more people running it. I've seen that happen. But as of right now, he shot the left because it's such a faster line if it plays. But right now, we've only seen success going to the right, and that's why Jake Pike backed up. He knew that Timmy and Danny had both shot the left side unsuccessfully. He doesn't even need to try it because he could make up all his time going to the right.
Yep. Daniel and I had talked about that going into it, and I just knew that I was going to go right.
Yeah.
Again, not trying to break any records or anything like that, just trying to finish a hill.
That's your safe bet.
Yeah, for sure.
Timmy took a chance, and it often works out for him because he's so capable and he knows so much about the capability of the buggy and how the hill reads.
Yep.
But he took a chance. He gambled. He cost himself. You could see he make his adjustment. As soon as that left didn't play, he went right.
Yep.
And he knew because he knew that was a sure bet, and he knew he could not leave any more time on that hill. And but Jake capitalized on that.
I think Jake coming off the wall between there and the top just seemed faster too.
Yes. Well, and that plays to Timmy's first dig, that plays to Nick's dig and Danny's dig. They are digging 2 channels for those tires to stay down. If you notice, Nick bicycled on the right side. Danny also carried his right
You
front
did
wheel.
pretty hard.
And
I was like, come on, Nick.
Not to mention the weight distribution of Jake's buggy with the back axle being so far behind the existing weight of the chassis helps with that particular pull of keeping him down low to the ground. An IFS buggy will have a huge advantage. You still have a Brandon Davis.
Yes, yeah.
You still have a Wes King they know everything and more that I'm telling y'all. So I think the left side is going to go away because they've seen 2 of the most successful best racers in the series both fail. And it cost them their win. They have a chance to really advance in points.
Yep.
That's the main 2 drivers that I see that have the horsepower, the tire setup, the suspension setup that can be successful in this climb. Not overshooting this jump right here, but as you notice, it stopped raining, so that's getting more tacky on the bottom, making that turn to the hill, the first hill climb, easier. Coming out of that jump over the race line jump.
Yep. Yeah, it almost looks dry now.
Yes.
The hill looks like
I've seen it.
Like it hasn't been raining all day.
I've seen it more than one time happen, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really excited about that because I know who's left to go.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And do you know, and we don't wish for any bad luck on anybody,
no.
But you can't change the way I feel. I have a favorite.
Yeah.
And I have somebody that I would really, really like to see do good.
Who is that?
It's Matt Holt. Okay, dadgummit, I'm going to admit it right here, right now. It's Matt Holt. That is not Matt Holt's buggy.
No.
That I hear.
No, it is not. Well, listen, y'all, I'm going to go get back on my camera, I guess.
All right.
But,
hey, you did
good
great.
job out there.
Thank you.
Heck of a job.
Hey.
Thank you.
That was fun to watch.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Jake Pike is in the lead for those asking with a 78. A full 10 seconds ahead of Timmy.
Then Danny.
With an 88 and Danny with a 93. Those are the top 3 right now for Hill 2.
All right, who we got coming at us?
Oh, Cash is on the line.
I have not overlooked. Cash, Money, Lee Croy coming at you. Let's go. He's been watching these races. He knows the line. He has a chance to push Jake down with that 78. That's what he's shooting for.
All right, Cash.
Oh, no.
That is not what he wanted right there. And at this point, we're going to talk real talk. When a driver makes a mistake like that or something, a bad bounce or a bad landing, it's going to cost him first, maybe all the way down to fourth at this point. Even one small mistake like that can immediately knock the driver's chances of finishing down to fourth, and these drivers know that.
The times are often so tight between, say, the top 5 or out here that, yes, one little thing is all it takes.
But the lineup that we have still left to run means Cash has to really make up some time right here, so I'm excited to watch this.
Man, that hill is loose now.
Better things have happened. Better things, yes. Well, when he climbed, I couldn't help it. I got excited.
Oh, y'all, the awning just got blown in the wind.
Yeah, I just took a shower.
And all the water that was on top of it just dumped onto Zach's head.
It was awesome. This wet t-shirt contest is off to a great start.
Glad it was you and not me.
Yes. Here comes Cash. Nobody said that except for you.
Shut up, Zach.
Here he comes. Good job, Cash.
Oh. Whoa.
Good job. Yes, I'm done. 122.650, 122.650, Cash Lee Croy. Next up, we got Brandon Davis. Man, I love Brandon. Got that IFS rig, may give him a big advantage on this hill that's getting loose, but it's still got a hard bottom to it. He could take a front hit really hard and soak it up on the wall, so let's see what he can do.
Ooh.
Looking good. Earlier, Danny and Jake were joking about coming around the tires, and Danny said, "So, are you going to use your rear steer, Jake?" Jake's like, "No, I think I'm going to lay off this time." Oh. But evidently laying off the rear steer that he doesn't have makes a huge difference.
It's those little choices
Yeah,
during the race.
Brandon did not use his either. That is a beast.
That thing
Beast.
sounds gnarly.
Yes. He's doing the right side, which is the right thing at this point, we're going to call it. There you go. All right. Hey, in all honesty, that was really quick around the trees. I don't know what's up there that's dragging some of these guys.
Oh.
That's a very different idea.
Man, see
Perfect.
him just trying to keep that thing under control coming down the hill, and he managed it.
See if I can't get Nick Mott over there. That's a 94.542. 94.542. Brandon Davis. You got that, Cheryl? Good. Okay, next up, the reason we're all watching this sport, Matt Holt. All right. Yes. Easily cleared the bunny hop.
Zach, you're a mess.
All right, he's getting the running start. That might be far enough back. We'll find out right now. Come on, Matt.
Come on, Matt.
Hey, Matt is actually looking pretty. Okay, never mind.
All right, he's just feeling out his line.
He's got his line now, so I'm really expecting big things right here. Hey, if he doesn't make it this time, if your crowd will clear a spot, because he's going to back all the way up to y'all
Matt.
are.
Don't stop.
Come on, come on, come
Yeah.
on. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Is it 5:42?
94, 542, Cheryl.
He's over. He's actually over. We need to get to him. Watch this. Danny Smith's in the lead. Danny Smith's taking the lead. Jack Porter's bringing up a hard second. Here comes Jake Pike, third. Levi's third, and Jake Pike's in fourth.
We all knew Danny was going to win that one.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. If Bobby ain't here, Danny's going to win.
Man, we didn't even get to see what Matt did. He's good. He's out. We've got the double thumbs up.
Unfortunately,
I don't even know how he went over.
all these other racers just got really lucky because Matt unfortunately rolled over because he was on track to make one of the best times of his career. Huh? Who did? Okay, I'll wait till they bring it back to us, but I have a special treat for our guest.
All right. Has Matt rolled over before?
You know what? I don't think so.
I have never seen him roll over.
I don't
Is
think
this his first?
It very well may be.
Wow, what a weekend here at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park, guys.
I can actually see his tire now.
Oh, yeah, it's been there the whole time.
Man, I wish he would have rolled over where we could have still seen him.
Right?
That would have been awesome.
Matt, come on. If you're going to roll over, you got to be able to put it on camera.
Yeah, unfortunately, Brian is having a little trouble getting that drone out there on that particular run. And in his defense, we didn't expect a lot. Okay. They're actually trying to see if he's going to be able to crank
Guys,
up when he rolls
this is just such a day here at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park for the SRRS number 3 presented by Spider Off-Road.
To kill a little time, I was just given this rag.
I have no idea where this is going. Why do you have a dirty towel?
Jake Pike wiped his face with this rag. It was muddy from his race.
I can tell.
This is the rag he used to clean his face after his awesome
Can
first
you use it
place
to clean
run.
that chair off? So wet.
Wait a minute. Nick Mott was the last person to sit in this chair. I'm going to use this rag to wipe out this chair that Jake Pike wiped his face with, where Nick Mott sat. We're going to raffle this off.
So why do we? You're going to raffle it.
Yeah, we need it. Well, it's open in bids. Y'all just open up wherever you want to give for this rag right here. It's actually a decent rag.
Does Jake
It's
know
kind
that
of
somebody
vintage.
stole that from him?
Probably not. Probably not.
Dex Browder came up here with it.
Yes.
Someone stole that out of Fordzilla or something.
I mean, if that wouldn't look good on your garage wall, your shop wall, I mean, that's awesome.
Zach, I think you should just take it.
We could frame
They'll
it.
never know.
Put a little tag.
Unless they watch the show.
I might bid on it myself.
Man Yoda says starting the bids at $50.
$50. That's not going to get this, dude. This is. I mean, if you see
Hey,
Jake
come on,
Pike-
y'all cheapskates.
If you see, we're going to donate 100% of the money to St. Jude, 100% to Meemaw's cause, and I'm telling you, it's awesome. Whoa! Look at that.
All right, looks like Matt was able to fire it up.
It's like Adam Coots got his buggy fixed. Good enough to drive back to the trailer. Hey, y'all got a shot of that? Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I love Keith's got the magic school bus down there. Do you see all the talent on the freaking recovery vehicle?
Oh my gosh, this is going to be good. Can we get a closer shot?
Hey, guys, y'all pay attention down there to the magic school bus. I have never seen that much talent ride on a freaking recovery vehicle. That is awesome right there. That's epic. That thing's moving on sheer talent and willpower right there. Let's completely ignore the fact that Keith, the recovery master's driving, but he's got Danny Smith, Jack Porter, Jake Pike. Who else is on that?
I think is that John Allen?
Andrews.
I can't tell.
Andrews.
No, is it?
I think so.
John Allen was out here earlier.
The man in the black. All right.
Good times.
Put it in high and just hold it. Come on, you can do it.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Put it in high and hold it. Y'all give it up for Matt Holt. Y'all give it up for Matt Holt. He's getting back in his buggy right now, praying that it cranks. Come on. He's got a new battery. It's going to be awesome. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he actually cranked it before he got in. We just couldn't hear it. He's got that
He's in stealth mode,
Chevrolet
Zach.
5-cylinder.
He's in stealth mode.
Power of a 4, fuel mileage of a 6. Don't you get stuck.
Matt,
Don't you
come
get
on.
stuck.
You know he got down in there and then was like, oh, crap.
Hey, jump it, Matt. Jump it.
Do the jump. Do the jump. Oh, Matt.
Oh, my goodness. Did he just pass on that opportunity to be awesome? Oh, he has no intentions of hitting that jump.
Look at that. Don't look too closely. You'll get dizzy. Gotta be paying attention.
I'm getting sick.
Everybody waving at the drone. We've got a lovely crowd out here today. You know what? We have some of the toughest and most committed spectators and fans of any sport. I dare you to contradict that. They're out here
in
the rain, in the mud, in the sun, in the dust. Even when it's cold, and we've been in the snowy weather before in Bridgeport, and they're out here. So hats off to them. All right, Jay Storch
driving that showstopper 2.0
on the course.
Come on, Jay. Talked to Jay earlier, and he said after the way Showstopper's performing, he's pretty much given up on Fords.
Oh, look at it. Gary just brought a baby turtle up to the table.
Yes, it is a little baby turtle.
It's like the size of a quarter.
Yes.
Sorry, I gotta pay attention to Jay's run, but the turtle's really cute.
Yeah. We'll completely ignore
All right,
the fact
gotta flip that visor up so he can see where he's going.
All right, come on, Jay. Looking good. Looking good. Looking real good.
No.
Until now. All right, Jay, do me a favor and back down and hit that a little harder. No, back farther down. Please stop digging. Please stop digging. There's a racer that's after you that I really want to one-shot that. All right, y'all get behind Jay Storch right now. Let's go, Jay. Go, 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 go.
Oh.
All right. That did not go like I wanted it to.
Yeah, but Danny's giving him instructions.
That's like getting instructions from Bobby T.
Yeah, close enough.
If you ever told him to do anything.
Oh, Jay.
Hey, our first rollover on the hill today. Our second rollover. And there's our third.
Technically, Cooper Bentley did roll over earlier.
Yeah, you're right. All right. All right. Recovery. Y'all give Jay Stortz a big hand, a round of applause right there. He was giving it everything he had.
It was a ride. It was definitely a ride.
All right, guys, let's do a little rundown here before Matt regales us with the story of his rollover that none of us got to see because you were on the wrong side of the hill. All right, Jake Pike is still in the lead with a 78, followed by Tim Cameron with an 88, Danny Smith with a 93, Brandon Davis with a 94, and Cash with a 122. Those are your top 5 right now.
I'm going to go ahead and pretend like Matt's rollover was the best in SRRS history.
Matt, was that your first rollover?
In that buggy?
Yeah.
Or here?
I don't know.
Either one.
Either.
4 or 5 times.
Really? All right. I don't remember that. Neither does Zach. Look at his face.
I've rolled over the top. I've rolled over here.
We weren't talking about your tires rolling over. We were talking about the whole buggy.
You named the turtle, Matt.
I can see the similarity. Yeah. He's got his eyes.
He's slow.
I didn't even say that, Matt.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't even say that. I was proud of you, bro. Hey.
I appreciate it.
He's a really cute turtle, though, Matt. Look at it.
It is.
Look how adorable it is. Keeping it? You can't keep turtles. It's illegal to keep turtles in Tennessee.
We don't live in Tennessee.
I think. Oh, y'all cheaters.
In Mississippi, we don't care. And technically, if she moved the turtle like 100 foot from where it was, the turtle will continue its rest of its
Isn't
life
that sad?
lost. Yeah. And he's probably was going to die. You've saved this turtle's life. Just confused the crap out of him.
He's a baby.
I know. He's a baby. He can relearn. If you
What
put
was
him in
that?
a little atrium or whatever, you'll be fine.
All right, Matt Buxton says, I'm just saying I've never seen Danny Smith and Spider-Man in the same room.
You
Pretty
know
close.
what? You have a good point. You have a good point.
I believe this question got answered, but Kyle, yeah, Wes has not run yet on Hill 2.
No, he hasn't.
Zach is waiting.
Oh, gosh.
Waiting for it. Just waiting.
Yes.
All right, guys, we only have a handful of drivers left. We've got almost half the field DNF'd. Jake's still in the lead. We are getting Jay Stortz back on all fours and off the course. Matt, get over here and tell us what the heck you did.
Hey, and use this towel to wipe your face because Jake Pike wiped his face with this same towel. Yes. And then I used the towel to wipe
That's
up where
gross.
Nick Mott sat, right there where you're rubbing your nose. Anyway, here, let me get.
Remind me never to accept a towel from Zach. Taylor. Dude, we didn't see it.
So I heard
The drone was down.
I heard I had a really awesome rollover, and no one saw it.
Yeah. How do you know?
Klein was like, it was great. He's like, no one saw it. Drone went down. All the cameras died. What? Oh, yeah, it was a great shot from down there. I basically came down and hit that little clip that
Nick did?
maybe it was Nick that kind of bobbled right there. I hit that clip, and I started nose, and I was like, I see Nick do this, and I started throttling. By that time, I was already the topper was already coming over, and I was like, oh, well.
You're not good enough to follow Nick?
Yeah. So I remember to cut real high. I should have went a little bit farther that way, to the right, but that's okay. And about half the dirt down there ended up in the cab with me. So then they couldn't get my seatbelt out. My crotch belt and the one coming down were like, they had such force, Danny couldn't get it apart. So then Jake came over. Naturally, Jake muscled it out of the way, you know. And they said, yeah, I don't run that belt. That's not important. I'm like, it's kind of important. He's like, yeah. He said, I had the same thing happen. I couldn't get my buggy. So it took a couple of them. We got wiggled out then. So Danny's like, get out and stand on it. I mean, you roll over that cool. It's got to at least get out and stand on it. And I was like, I appreciate that. Danny Smith, you are my friend, you know. So.
Oh, my gosh.
So now it's time to eat all the junk food.
What a day. Because you haven't done that already?
Well, I usually, on race day, it may come as a shock. I'm a little bit nervous
Where'd
sometimes.
those donuts go that were sitting over there before?
Oh, yeah, there's some out there.
No, you had a
Oh,
package
yeah,
of
I have all
donuts.
kinds of snacky snacks in here, but I want one of those gourmet donuts.
Yeah, the Heckley donuts?
Yeah.
They're out on the table.
And maybe a hot dog and a Mountain Dew. So, and the great part is Saturday, so Chick-fil-A is open today, too. So Dyersburg has a Chick-fil-A. We'll hit up on the way
I got your
out.
job back for you again.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that.
I updated it.
All right. Yeah, we've had what?
Gosh, that scared me.
Woo! That's good times.
The leg just collapsed.
Hey, what are y'all doing?
Oh, you missed it earlier. The wind came up and it kicked the awning, and all the water that was on top dumped right down on Zach.
Oh.
But it wasn't on camera either.
Oh.
Are we just gonna leave that, or okay? I wish you guys could hear Clyde back here cackling.
Yes. Hey, you want to grab me that box of donuts?
Oh, y'all.
The rollover wasn't that bad.
I'm glad that you can at least be watching in person,
Yes.
but I wish you were here in person because today's just
been a crazy day.
It's been a day.
Yeah, the first big bounce. Oh, look at this. This is the Heckley's Donut Shop, and it's amazing. Okay, this is. I want to show you. This is the Heckley's Own It Donut Shop, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, just dump it on the table. We'll mix them around. No big deal.
Oh, that smelled really good.
Oh, it's amazing.
Nathaniel Grant says you need to get yourself a toasty cheese. I think he meant
cheese
toasty.
Cheese toasty. Yeah,
like
get some cheese
like
toasty.
the weirdo that you are,
Yep.
Matt.
Cheese toast. You know what? Cheese toasty does sound really good right now.
It actually kind of does.
It's a liquid situation. It is. Cheese toasty.
Oh, if you don't know what we're talking about, go back and watch last weekend's episode of Hillside Live.
It was a good time. That's all I got to say.
Pro Rock event at Rush. But in the meantime, we will be right back.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
Affordable EFI is in sight now with Sniper EFI from Holly. Easy to install, self-tunes, and replaces most 4-barrel carbs. Forget cold start issues, hesitations, vapor lock, and flooding. Get big performance starting at just $999.95. Sniper EFI. What you want? What you want? No matter where your ride takes you. Come on. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. Come on. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
What's up?
What's up?
So,
Matt, what do you think about the action at this event? This might be the best one at Bikini Bottoms yet.
Today is probably my favorite personal day ever being at Bikini Bottoms, just if nothing else, to watch Wes Keene run.
That's true, too.
Just his
But
runs.
even the action alone has just been pretty epic today.
We had Nick Mott Racing. We had Dave Z show up and hop in the live feed for a while. So, like, today has been a complete bonanza day. And I keep telling you, this is the last regular season day. This is where you really got to push for it because next week, it's the last race, or 2 weeks from now, the last race. That's finals. That is the last shebang. And it's
200 points on the line after today.
And it's kind of interesting to see how today's shaking up with the leaderboard changing. I see Jake Pike had the fastest time on course 1, and as of now, course 2.
Correct. So Jake Pike's going to really put the hurt on Brandon, it looks like.
It is. I think
I don't remember what if you look over on the season points, you can see what the points difference is between Brandon and Jake.
Tim Cameron sitting first, Danny Smith sitting second, Jake Pike is third, Brandon Davis is fourth.
What's the points between them on the cup? Right here.
Ooh. Brandon Davis is 492, and Jake is 497. 5 points between it for entire season.
And Jake just opened the gap up a little more.
Ugh.
And I think there's 33 points between Timmy and Danny. So Danny gained probably 5 or 6 points, maybe 7 points on hill 1. But I think Timmy got him on hill 2, so we'll have to see if anybody separates them.
I don't know. That's man.
Right now, I think we're sitting with Jake number 1, Timmy. I don't know where. No, Danny probably be number 2 and Timmy number 3 overall. I think. I'm not sure where Cash landed in there.
It's
Cash has had a couple of good runs too.
He's had some great runs today.
Oh
yeah. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, and looks like we're wrapping up now. I'm gonna get out of here and let Bree take over.
It's been interesting to see how the top section of that is kind of screwed up today. As drivers go on, it gets a little bit looser. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out too.
I like how Danny's the one in the excavator.
Yeah. He said, Jay, that's not how you do it. Jay's just shaking his head. He had a pretty wild run today, too. And again, he has that new Ford Play buggy. He's been testing and tuning on a little bit here and there, making sure it's all dialed in. So, I'll get back over to our Southern Rock Racing Series points. We only got like 4 or 5 buggies left. Wes Keene, Daniel Heckley, Trent Radcliffe, Jack Porter, and Jonathan Andrews.
Do you recognize that towel?
Yeah. Well, you might want to dab off a little bit.
Zach tried to auction that off.
Yeah.
Since you wiped your face with it.
I borrowed it. Nick borrowed it, What'd you wipe on? Well, don't worry about it. It's not important.
Oh, yeah, you gotta put those on. Yeah, Dex brought that up here, and then Zach tried to auction it off. Other side. There you go.
Are you live right now?
We are live.
We are.
Oh, wow. Hi, Mom.
So, as our sheet stands now, Mr. Pike has the fastest run on course 1 and course 2.
Cool.
That's got to feel pretty good, right?
Hey, I've been here a few times before, and I never did good. I always had one good run on one course and a really bad run on the other. So I'm glad to redeem myself of that. Yeah, I don't care the turnout today. I'm glad I made 2 good, clean passes without stopping or the buggy messing up. So.
And your downhill section was hauling.
It just had to be. I mean, every part of the course, you got to be going as fast as possible. So. All
right, I have a couple questions then. What did you think watching Wes out here racing today?
Man, I've had butterflies thinking about Wes being here. I talked to him a little bit yesterday, and he wasn't quite sure he was going to be racing. And I told him, I was like, man, I think it'd be cool if you did, but we all understand if you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, geez. But no, it's super cool, and we knew he was going to race today. I mean,
and then he came down and put down one of the fastest times from Hill 1.
Yep, we all knew he was going to do it. It's still Wes Keene. I mean, he's just scarred up, and he'll come back probably faster than ever. I mean, he's tough.
His first run on the first course, when he ran, he was the fastest.
Yeah.
I think he got bumped down to 3rd place. So he's, as of right now, he's on the podium.
Yeah,
for today.
absolutely.
Obviously,
he will be on the podium.
His second run to go.
I can almost guarantee he'll be on the podium.
Hey, what do you think watching Nick run?
Well, he was actually in front of me. Right, I was actually getting my buggy before I could run, so I just got to see him from afar, and that man ain't scared of nothing.
Dude, that was wild.
It was impressive.
That buggy.
Watching him come down.
Yeah.
No, that buggy, for him to jump in that buggy and never be in it before, it's got the same amount of power as Brandon Davis and Timmy, and it's got some of the most power. So
yeah.
To see him climb into something like that and actually use it, Like he was using it.
It was. He was using
I
all
told
of
him
it.
he pinned it, and then he never let up at
Yeah.
all until
Yeah.
he came out the top of that hill.
I was super happy to see him get a completion out there. It felt good, you know.
Yep. No, he's cool. Nick's awesome for sure. So.
We got a couple people saying hey.
Oh, hey. My mom.
You finally hi mom.
I have.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna watch Heckley.
All right.
I'll be able to see you guys.
Jake Pike coming up. Daniel Heckley coming up. He's running the Outlaw 2 buggy.
Check.
There we go.
No.
Oh, looks like he got an axle that's not spinning.
He's a professional.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's a great shot. That'd been a super awesome rollover to watch. Like pogo it and then
We'll
turn into
never know.
Pogo it. Oh, I have
We
GoPro
will
footage.
never know.
I got GoPro footage. Why? That wasn't my intention coming out the gate. Is that hey, let me hit this bonus little bump on the side and here we go.
And not having that right front pulling is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get past that concrete barrier.
There's like
There we go.
half a dozen drivers on the side of the hill, all playing charades,
Yes.
willing him up this hill right now.
Ooh, getting squirrely there.
Oh, is he down to? Was that?
It may be. Oh.
Was that back left not pulling either now?
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh man. Oh yeah, that's.
Come on, get up there. There we go. Heck yeah.
Is he still going?
He is. He's got 3 wheels turning.
Heck Lee, yeah, that's what you meant.
Heck Lee, yeah. Super awesome to see him out there in 3-wheel motion.
He's doing it. Come on, Daniel. Let's go. Let's go. You missed your turn.
Come on, come on. Come on.
Oh.
Ooh, buddy. Come on, get out there. That is awesome. He's like trying to get stopped. Look at him. Whoa, buddy.
Oh! Didn't even cross the finish. There it is.
There we go.
What
Airing
a
it
wild
out.
ride. 169.538. Wow. With
There we go.
three wheels pulling, and it looked like
Yes.
even only 2 at one
Yeah,
point.
at one point it didn't look so good. That was a heck of a run. Yeah, heck of a run.
Heckley of a run.
Yes. He got her done. Jack Porter, is he going to run again?
I think
No,
Jack's out.
he is done. That stinks. A transmission. Ouch. We only got, that leaves Jonathan Andrews, Trent Radcliffe, and Wes Keene. I know Trent Radcliffe broke some stuff. I don't know if they're going to be able to get it put back together. Hopefully they can get it back together and make a run, but I don't think the front end was moving. That sounds like a ringing pinion. I would say they are done for the day.
Trent's drive shaft.
Drive shaft?
fell out,
Okay.
Yeah, sucker butts right off the line here.
I seen the front end wasn't moving. I thought it might have been a ringing pinion.
Yeah, it was strange. He came off the line and just like landed.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. And I seen Wes Keene last night just kind of like slide off of it. It did fine. Here we go.
Speaking of
Wes Keene in the house.
Wes Keene, you can't keep him down. Third on hill 1. We'll see what he is on hill 2.
All right, man.
Number 1 in our heart, Wes Keene.
We've been talking today about, asking everybody what it was like watching Wes. It's special for sure. I know all y'all watching online. It's the same for you.
Here we go.
Let's see what he does now on hill 2. Because he sure came out and smoked hill 1. Good to see that old redneck rocket ship back out here.
Heck
again.
yeah.
There you go. All right, he already beat Matt Holt.
Oh, Zach.
Gotta love him. Look at him splash through that puddle.
Go down.
Ripping through it. Here we go. Go, baby, go. Come on, get up there. Come on.
Baby. You gotta get that right bounce.
Come on, there you go, there you go. Oh, man. There we go, come on, come on. There we go, come on.
Wes.
Come on. There we go.
Nice.
Come on, Wes.
Up and around like that wasn't anything at the top there.
Yeah. Taking
All
his time
right.
again. This has been a little slippery today.
Wes Keene, come on down.
Woo! That is awesome.
Oh, man, we are loving it. The crowd is
Look
loving it
at
out
him.
here.
Just getting it.
What's he doing?
He's like, I'm here to party, guys. It's cool. Look at him.
Yeah, baby. Now give it up for him, baby. Woo!
Y'all think that's a man that's happy to be back doing what he loves?
yeah.
108-463. 108-463. Wes Keene.
All right, Jonathan Andrews is on the line.
Jonathan Andrews on the line.
This is our last driver for Hill 2 today. This is the Branik Motorsports Bouncer Cup. Jonathan Andrews is going to wrap things up for us.
Come on.
Hey, Taylor, did you push record?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to back up there, and I just backed all the way up. I'm like, I'm going to jack this one way or the other.
Could you hear Zach?
What do you say?
Oh, just typical
Being Zach.
Zach encouragement.
Yeah, I can imagine. I would. Again, it isn't. That corner's getting pretty sloshy down there.
Steve Howell.
I said, it sounds like he hit that water pretty hard. I think some of it smashed up on the air breather or something doesn't quite sound right there. Yeah.
Ooh.
Man, that does not sound good.
You know how you spray your distributor with the water hose when you wash it? That's what happened.
That is a lot of water down there.
Yeah, I would say he hit that water pretty hard. And it's getting pretty deep, so I'm sure some of it when I splashed up on electronics. When I pulled around, I noticed my Revlon was kicking up a few hundred RPMs. And I wouldn't kick down, so I'm sure there's some water and mud debris slashed in there.
Hey, it happens to the best of us. The best of us. I think I don't want to see him go up there here. Oh, yeah, he's backing up. He's backing up. He's backing up.
Ooh. Poured out transmission fluid.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Unfortunately, going down hard on the train. He has transmission fluid coming out, or it's not supposed to come out, and he's trying to save what he can get.
All right. Well, I'll run through the second course. Again, we'll try to get the results here in a second for you guys. So the second course came out Jake Pike in first, Timmy Cameron in second, Danny Smith in third. Fourth place, Brandon Davis in fifth place, Wes Kane. So that's your top five. Again, we'll give us a quick minute. We'll see if we can't get your totals worked up and stay live for the rewards.
Good day working, so we appreciate every one of you.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
What you want? No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
Affordable EFI is in sight now with Sniper EFI from Holley. Easy to install, self-tunes, and replaces most 4-barrel carbs. Forget cold start issues, hesitations, vapor lock, and flooding. Get big performance starting at just $999.95. Sniper EFI.
trip or a slow climb.
Come on.
When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
When you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
All right, here we go. UTV Bounty Series. No one completed the first course, so that was interesting. Only 2 drivers completed the second course, so third place was determined by times for the season, which was Paul Wolf. Who's standing in for him? Here we go. Can-Am Mafia. I'd like to thank my daughter, my wife for showing up, Lady for being here. Coming in second place today, Cash LaCroix.
I don't like this one. Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to thank my dad, good Lord, my mom, all my family. Daniel Heckley took a part off of Jake's car to get mine, so now he's broke, but we're good. Yeah, all my sponsors, everyone who helps out, Clyde and everybody. It was awesome, awesome event. Thanks, guys.
And coming in first place, Mr. Wade Good.
Stay still.
I'd like to thank Chris Hickman.
And Heidi. Chris and Heidi, all my sponsors, everybody who helps out, and let's get out here before the rain sets in.
Yeah, and his wife, newly married wife. Give him a hand. All right, good job. For big bouncers, we had a heck of a day racing. It was very, very interesting. Coming in 5th place, Brandon Davis. Coming in 4th place today, Mr. Wes Keene. That is amazing. Coming in 3rd place today, Tim Cameron.
Thanks to all the spectators that come out and enjoy the elements today, and of course, thank the good Lord for keeping everyone safe. And it's awesome to see Wes back. He's a badass dude, and it's great to see him back. And I can't wait to race him from now on out. But thanks to everyone that comes out; it means a lot. And see y'all next time.
All right, coming in 2nd place today, un momento. Yeah, un momento, por favor. That means you're never getting a refill in Spanish. Yeah. Yeah. Because they can count. All right. Coming in 2nd place today, Mr. The Danny Smith.
Oh, God. I didn't hit any flags today. How about that? First and foremost, I want to thank the good Lord above. I want to thank my wife, my family, all the spectators, friends, Clyde and the crew, Bob, the park, putting on a great event, coming out, bearing the elements like Timmy said. It was a great day of racing, fast. I like these courses, Clyde. Getting longer, just a lot more to it. And it was a great day. Did the best I could. Landed us here. And now for the real winner.
All right. fastest time on course 1, fastest time on course 2, Mr. Jake Pike. There we go.
Oh yeah, how about that? We're also all 1, 2, and 3 in the championship right now.
Where do I start? Dan, you want to talk?
Well, this is Jake Pike.
I'd like to thank the good Lord, Yahuwah. He lets us tear up his earth like we do, especially here. It's always fun, and I've always struggled here, so making 2 clean passes was a blessing today for me. I've been chasing these 2 guys around all season and trying to do this, and it's just been a blessing. Thank you all my sponsors. MWI's helped me all year, paying my way to all these races. Can't thank them enough. I couldn't have done it without them. All the other sponsors I got on my buggy, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
All right, RCV, or the RC class. Do what? Yeah. Those 3 will be leaving today. All right, for our RC class. Do what? Third place. Third place is Cash LaCroix.
Thank you, everybody. We're good. No, I just don't have much to say.
I'd like to thank good Lord above, my mom and dad. Yeah, Beck let us borrow his car. All right, second place, Bub Meadows.
Hey, Bub, that thing looks fast.
Yes. Woo! All right, I'd like to thank Shift RCs and Addictive Racing. That's it. Clyde and everybody else. Justin, he did the hills today. Not you.
All right, there you go. And first place today in the RC class, Randy Woods.
Thank you, buddy. I'd like to thank the good Lord above. Cash, I like hanging out with these guys here. They've raced with us all summer long. Thanks for the heels. And Shift, Addictive Racing, and Bub for driving me down here.
All right. There you go. Give him a round of applause. Heck yeah. All right. Woo. It's a little bit muddy out here and the rain's setting in. We're going to get out of here. That's all the racing we have for today. You guys will see us again here in about 2 weeks. We're headed to Mid-America Off-Road Park for our finals. There'll be several days of racing. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you guys come on out or at least catch the live feed. Thanks again.